using.
Gotcha.
So my guess would be probably no.
You're good. So we can cut over the national anthem on it.
Oh, he's waving at the boy. He was waving to me. I can go out there and yell, "Hey, we're gonna do this."
You know it's playing out there, right?
Yeah, the sound system doesn't work.
No one had so don't play it. None of those jackasses.
Play ball.
Yeah, just bump it up a little bit for me. Holy moly. I lost that.
Rob, I got it. I was trying to figure out something, but I got it. Don't worry about it. I'm sorry, man, for calling you.
You're good.
So, all right, thank you.
I just got to grab the roster sheets. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Oklahoma University in the 2023 Best of the Best Baseball Festival. Today's matchup features defending Class A state champion, the Rattan Rams, versus Class 2A runner-up, the Amber Pocasset Panthers.
And then if you want to play music, you can either do Spotify,
Okay.
or you could do the sound, which is just, you just double click what you want to play on this. Okay. So, and then the fade out is just that.
Yeah, I'm only going to be able to do 4 things.
That's fine. If you need it, hopefully.
You
this-
bet, brother. Thank you.
No problem.
Coming up to the plate, number 17, junior Briar England.
Hey, turn the mic volume down just a little bit because I think you can hear it at the football stadium. It was, I don't know. Sean, are you running the scoreboard?
No?
Someone's supposed to. There's supposed to be somebody runs the scoreboard for me.
Okay, I guess I'll do it.
'Cause I don't know how to do it. I mean, you showed me how to do it. I
Well,
can do it.
I can do it. He already showed me how. I
Oh.
just didn't know if you needed me to do it.
Well, you can if you want to. I didn't know you, Sean.
Sean already showed me how.
Okay, then jump in there and do it then. I didn't realize Sean showed you. I thought I thought just anybody showed you how, not unless Sean shows you, I don't want anyone to tell.
No, he's the one that showed me.
Natalie knows I'm not.
All right, what are we at?
They don't know I'm touching it, so.
6-3 ground out. Now up the plate. Number 9, junior Trace Berry.
You already have one out.
Greg, you have,
Already on there.
Greg, here's Rattan's lineup.
Well,
No, nothing.
Nothing yet. Cheers, yeah.
that was before, wasn't it?
Call it a strike.
3-1. Yeah.
You guys an idiot. You don't have a clue what's going on.
Single to center field. Now coming up to bat, number 5, senior Tyler Shaw.
So when you do, you don't have to keep picking balls. You can just clear above.
Okay.
So you can just clear right now, and then we'll go back to 0-0.
Thank you.
Push the hit button again.
Ooh.
Push the strike button.
Oh my gosh. Are you gonna sit here and tell me hey, is there water in here?
No, but I can get you one. Do you want one?
Eventually. I have my drink right now.
Whenever you want one, tell me, because I know the lady at the front gate selling them, so I'll still get one. Oh, where is that, Kyle?
That
Open
was
your
a
eyes up.
strike.
Jiminy Christmas.
Um,
It's early. Right there.
I need the umpire.
Oh, Dory House. You know Dory, right? That's what it's called. Yeah, Dory. Because he don't umpire side over to the next. And so he'll umpire this one and get set. Watch side on the umpire. Everything out. And they're going to get going.
ooh, that was a ball.
And the walk puts base runners now on first and second. Coming up to the plate, number 10, junior Cale Jones.
You have a very nice voice.
Thank you.
It's the first base bag.
My dogs sometimes go like,
I understand that, but he's very.
so I have to go.
What, did he say he had a picture last night? He asked me, I talked to him and he's like,
Oh,
you want me to send it
very
to
cool.
Chris? Yeah, send it to him. I said, that's what I'm gonna do, I was gonna send it to him. He was alright, I'll send it to him, so I figured I'd send it to him. We were talking about, Dallas, Texas, ABC.
Ball advances base runners to second and third.
How does she fly?
He balked,
Oh, gotcha.
that's no pitch or whatever, so it's not.
Who's the guy in the red down there, the very bottom, eating sunflower seeds?
Right here?
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know who that is. Oh, you got mad at you.
Two down. Coming up to the plate, number 6, sophomore Jackson Riley.
Uh-oh, why is this guy on? Oh,
Courtesy runner at third.
Me?
5-3 ground out. Panthers strand 2. We'll head to the bottom of the first inning. Score remains Ampo 0, Rattan 0.
Play music?
Yeah. Trying to figure out the best way to swing. I'm doing highlights and clip. All you have to do is just click that X and it's playing.
I don't hear anything. Is it playing out there?
And it was playing when we had played the national anthem, we had 2 songs going. Somebody caught it at the end, because it went off at the end.
Yeah. It's got a 2-tier system and both of them are live. So you have to X1 and close out the other one. Otherwise, if you open the browser, they're both live.
Is that my phone, do you think?
No, that's
I was gonna say, I think mine's on silent. Oh, I'm old too, trust me.
not close. We're 2 different ballparks. I'm getting my AARP card.
Oh, I'm jealous.
Is it at least gold now? I mean, have they drastically improved the layout of the card to adjust for inflation?
Right?
This used to come in paper. Now it's in corrugated plastic. Mm. Coming to the plate for the defending Class A state champions, number 10, Logan Smith.
Not too well, there's 2 or 3 schools they look at.
Oh.
Nice catch. Or catch.
Fly out to right field, 1 down. Now at the plate, number 4, Ben Ellis.
Is that ball?
Yeah, he just showed something O. Something O.
No, it's one.
Maybe he said 1 then. Kyle does it like this, with his hands closed. So I can never tell what that's right.
Is it?
3-2.
Okay, so now it's 3-2.
Base runner advances to first on the walk. Coming up to bat, number 22, James Childers.
I'm gonna have to work with him on his signals. I'm gonna have to watch him for his signals.
I'll try to help you.
I watched him from back there before. I mean, not really pay attention
Yeah,
to him.
you really have something to talk about when you get home.
We have lots to talk about.
football this year?
It depends on what I have schedule wise.
Oh, okay.
Whenever I can, I will. I have a
Got
job.
him.
Oh,
Too far. Too far.
ow.
Got him.
1-3-4 tag and pickoff.
We still have one strike.
Yeah.
Yes, bat count resumes.
Sorry, I'm still learning. You'd think his hair would get in the way.
Yeah. All right, where'd that ball go? I forgot to tell these guys they gotta chase foul balls.
Right in front of Oklahoma baseball on the back side of the concrete.
Where was it?
In between the pole and Oklahoma
Okay,
baseball, that
somebody
little,
chasing it?
yeah, it just kind of went like this and rolled right
I
out.
didn't tell them, I forgot, Rattan was here last year, but never Pocasset wasn't, and I give them I provide the baseball, so they gotta chase them, cause I can't, I'm not for giving them a bunch. I forgot to tell them chase foul balls, I had to make sure they were done it. Yeah, Rattan knows,
Oh.
because they did it last year.
Could've made it.
E5 runner advances to first. Coming up to the plate next, number 7, Keegan Robertson.
Right here, is this it? Yeah. I didn't sit in his chair.
That was a strike.
Usually, if it's a ball like this, you'll just see Cole with his left hand. No, strikes are supposed to be this way, that way, or something definitive.
See all the people. Yeah. That ball's in the gap. That's gonna get down and score a run. Here it comes, round second. Here it comes. Oh, no, yeah, that was the ball too long. There's a throw. He's gonna go second, safe. And we're second back.
RBI single, stolen base.
Well, what is that? Who is that? Home?
1-0 for the bottom team. Coming up to bat next, number 6, Shade Cody.
One hit for the homer? Holmes?
I'm sorry?
Holmes?
Yes, they got one run. I think it's a +1 button. And then you'll do a plus run.
Where's the?
Then you go, it's the bottom left,
That's what I.
runs.
Oh gosh.
And then you have to hit it again to activate it for the inning. Yeah.
I was like, wait a second, I'm looking right at it.
And it is sign page.
Gotcha. And then if it's guessed, it's up here.
We're watching, Ben watching, Suits.
Everybody's watching that right now.
I just turned it, I just now got into the, I saw it, check how I did this.
Is the
I saw
show
it.
complete? Or is it still running?
Well, I don't know, I think it's over, I don't know.
What show?
Suits.
2 seasons removed.
Huh?
2 seasons removed. It's been off the air for,
Okay.
coming into 3 years now.
It's a good show.
Rumor is they're going to relaunch it.
I don't like when you binge watch stuff, I want it to be over.
Yeah.
I don't like
And then figure out
Yeah, have to wait
the next season's coming on.
It's terrible, yeah, so.
That's all right.
I started a series the other day, and I just watched it until it was over, it wasn't, it's still airing ever since.
Here's the thing. The
5-3 ground out. Rams score 1, Strand 1. We'll head to the top of the second inning. Your score, Rattan 1, Amber Pocasset 0. Game 1 of the 2023 Best of the Best Baseball Festival.
How do I clear that one pit down there?
It's never gonna clear,
Oh,
it's a running total.
okay. Gotcha. Okay.
season 3.
I was like,
They fine.
well, I'm glad you said that because I would have been trying to clear it the whole time.
I mean, it's like.
You want some music?
Hmm. Oh. I just don't know if it's going to continue to go down to the next song or if I have to click on every one. I think I clicked on Tim McGraw. So I'll just kind of try to remind myself, at least it has a system where it goes red for something and then green for everything else. So I'm just going to stay in one column and then work my way down to the next column.
I didn't realize that this Super Bowl, it was like 2016, 17. It's not like, I thought it just was like on now. It's an older show. So anyway, she's, well, she's like, anyway, so the final episode was 2019. Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. This year's an older, when did she get married? I don't know. When did Meghan Markle marry Prince Harry?
Oh, wow. Like,
So, but so this guy, he
I did one tournament where I was helping run the scoreboard. I was doing the live stream, the broadcast, the PSA, keeping pitch count, and also tracking pitch velocity on the speeds of the pitches for scouts.
who's doing pitch count today? Crap, I hope I'm
I'm
not.
just like, it's not going to be me.
People better be very patient when that's happening. You know?
Up to bat now for the Panthers. Junior, number 3, Zach Horry.
How good you gotta be to swing that bat.
You better be, this ball better hit that. You better hit the hole out there.
Because it's pink?
And then take a fastball down the middle. You just put a pink bat, dude. Mama must be proud.
Speaking from a mother's perspective, I really don't care
What's
what
the
color
kid's
that
pitches,
is.
Nate?
Either Ross or.
No, I'm good.
Who's keeping track of the pitches?
We don't.
Oh,
Their coaches
gotcha.
None of our business.
Ooh,
are. Hey, Greg, who's pitching for them?
right?
For Ampo,
No.
Okay.
Rattan.
it is Keegan Robertson.
Ouch.
See, if it was been a regular bat, he wouldn't have got struck out.
Strikeout, 1 down.
No, he didn't swing that pink bat at all. Just
Up to bat, number 7, senior Lawson Braden.
Well, he was noticed.
Hey Greg, if you want to announce in between innings that there is water and Gatorade being sold out front where they pay to get in,
$1 or $2, you know.
no idea. I haven't gotten out there to check yet, but probably something like that, I don't know.
Way out ahead. Up to bat next, junior number 11, Avery McComas.
You got blue back this one, man.
When did pink become a girl's color and blue a boy's?
It's how time is.
Okay, well, I love blue. That's my favorite color.
Hello?
So if I'm a boy,
Good. Sitting there watching baseball.
my
Yeah.
little 5-year-old grandson the other day wouldn't color in a coloring book because I had too much pink on it.
Yeah.
When did this happen?
One of my favorite colors is purple.
Yeah.
Okay, $10 a head, I'm pumped. Yep. Yep. Okay.
That was
Next thing
strange.
you know,
Ooh.
I told him, when you told me, but I will text him right now while we're talking and make sure that he knows, that you're gonna be there.
Oh.
K-time. Just a reminder, ladies and gentlemen, on the concourse level, when you first walk in the entrance to the L. Dell Mitchell Park, there are bottles of water and Gatorade for sale, so please check it out. Team profile stats for the Amber Pocasset Panthers. Head coach Cheyenne Graham. Assistant coach Cody Wilson. Class 2A 2023 state runner-up. Coach Graham's all-time record, 715 and 441. The Panthers ended as state runner-ups with the season concluding with 4 shutouts, 12 run rules, and finishing 12 and 3 versus Class 2A competition.
At least there's a breeze out there for him.
Yeah.
Oh boy, no number.
When this game started, it's perfect. She's so lucky. She's a star.
That's an out.
Uh-oh.
You're trying to.
Fly out to left field. Batter was Kellen Shockey. Coming up to the plate, number 8, Jimmy Ellis.
Were you in his crew? I didn't know that. Is Frank on your crew too? Mm-hmm.
Frank wouldn't do football. Frank actually moved a little bit through football.
Huh. Now, did you hear about his wife?
Oh.
She's got cancer. Throat cancer. Uh-oh, I miss you, Mom.
Mine was too.
Dude, that guy's hair is driving me nuts.
I don't know my glasses.
Seriously, pull it out of your face. that the second out?
Strikeout, 2 down. Coming up to bat, number 5, Xavier Watts. That doesn't look right. What you think that name is? I said Xavier, but it looks maybe like Zaxon.
Zayden. Zayden.
Zayden.
Z-A-D. Well, it's X-A-D.
Yeah.
Shoot, I got them.
Sorry about that. That was my fault.
I'm pretty sure it's Zayden. Gosh, why don't they put like definitions on it? X.
Anybody chasing that ball?
Yes, somebody's got it.
Anytime you see one take off over the fence and nobody's chasing, let me know. I better get it.
Yeah, they gotta get after it.
All right,
Ooh, nice pitch. Strikeout. We'll head to the bottom of the second inning. Score remains Rattan 1, Ampo 0. Just a reminder, each team is responsible for chasing down and snagging foul balls. Please make sure to return those to the umpires.
We're on the bottom of the second, right?
Correct.
we still running on the same one.
Hey, what's up? Hey. Stop.
My bad.
No worries.
Team stats for the defending Class A state champion Rattan Rams. They won their 14th state championship. Head coach Michael Clay. Assistant coach Terry Thurman. Rattan now has 6 championships in the fall and 8 for the spring. They're second in Class 2A.
For a second.
You know.
I think I hit out too many times, and so now there's a 0 in the bottom of the second, and I need to go back.
That's fine, just press at bat. Who's at batting right now?
I'm at 400.
Home is at bat, right?
Yes.
So go, press the, oh, you're in the third inning. Is it third inning?
No, we're in the bottom of the second, but for some reason there's a 0 already in the.
You're good. I got you. So, bottom of the second?
Yeah.
You're good.
Okay. Thank you.
We know, man.
Yeah.
Not a lot.
Oh.
6-3 ground out. Up to bat number 17, junior, Briar Anglin.
Greg's over there. Greg. Got you. Thanks.
All right. Appreciate it. Greg.
Bouncer right here, do you want to try to split it in the morning session with a player and then the evening session, or just pick the winners based on the totality of the
Probably
games
the
the other day?
totality of the. He's not a leader. He's an area coach. So, you know, yeah, he definitely would have been.
Yeah.
That's not bad. First off, 10 years, last one, 54 a year.
Go in there and look, you want to see the craziest one?
Base runner advances to first on the walk. Coming up to the plate, junior number 9, Trace Berry.
Do the math on 58. What? It's impossible. Do the math.
Smaller after we put that sand off, we went to the PVC.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we looked at,
Who's good? Is he going back to Crowder?
I think so. He played a lot. Every game.
That's if he's at a baseball.
That's a season. A season.
If he's at a baseball.
He's at a Marching.
I mean, okay, so if he's falling for years over.
It's impossible.
Yeah.
That's how many he would win. Do the average losses.
I didn't see the losses. I was slow matter by the wins.
Play, let's go.
Wow.
6-4-3 double play ends the second inning. We'll head to the top of the third, 1-0 Ampo.
You're playing 57 games. You're playing 60 games.
Nice.
38, 19, 57.
Nice, it's a good work.
Impossible. You can't do that. So how does that explain?
Did they have a rule back then?
Take a note on that. Their shortstop.
Oh, okay, so he's, this is the guy like the guy from.
When they were really good, and they were going to state tournament year in, year out, and playing for the final. Never won it, but he was playing in the finals all the time. He really was. They were damn good. He was the guy that was there.
Was that when Travis was there?
No, before Travis. Because multiple reasons. One, there was potential where we moved. So Megan took a job at the city in October. So there was, the writing on the wall was, I'm gonna leave. Now, I wasn't gonna leave if I could find anything I wanted to. So there was that potential. And I didn't want to get a new job. Let's say I get a new job in May, and they need me to coach a team in the summer, and I tell Brad in May, I can't coach. Or because Brad's been way too busy.
Yeah.
And then Rawlings started playing T-ball. So I was like, I'm just gonna go be a dad, that. So that's why I did it. And, I mean, to be honest, there's not much more I can do.
Coming up to the plate, number 17, Kobe Tabor.
I wanted to make a really good 4 bucks. I wanted to do it on his money.
Turn the music off.
I mean, you practice with it on. We do anyways. This guy is smaller than, this guy's shorter than me. Same thing. Like, we're roughly the same size. He wears an extra large short. Like,
You like the little baggies?
he must be packing something that I'm clearly not.
No, he's that guy that can get it in the back.
I want this size. Yeah.
Strikeout, 1 down. Back to the top of the lineup for the Rams, number 10, Logan Smith.
is a search button.
Yeah, you just.
So I push that search button every 14,000 times. You have to push Alt, search, turns your caps on.
That's
I'll
dumb.
just, I'll shut it down.
Yeah, but it's hard to do all that. So I am always, I don't even know this did, I broke something. Literally I did.
Single up the middle, base runner on. Now at the plate, number 4, Ben Ellis.
I was just typing every word.
We learned that the hard way when I was in college. We had uniforms, but just normal uniforms, and then we got hitting shirts with their names on them. We go down to like Tyler, Texas, junior college, and it's.
Oh, beautiful shot. Stand up, double in, safe.
I think they didn't do homework, they wrote everybody's name down, so when they got to play, they were shredding people.
We did that this year.
Now up to bat number 22, James Childers.
There's 6-4 of us. We got the stands. We do our research. We get the coaches. Coach's name, wife's name, son's name. We win.
Ooh, that ball did well.
Ball hit so hard, probably a home run device, I.
Oh, yeah, easily.
Players, girlfriends.
Sacky RBI makes it 1-1.
Is that guessed or away?
Only rivals though.
That's guessed, right? That's top of the third.
Yeah, and you need to add at least one hit for Rattan on their hit bucket.
So last year you won?
He had the double,
Last year you won.
and I think they got a single before that. Yeah.
Wow.
This year we went 0-4-1.
3 or 2?
No, no, just 2.
That's what it was. You should have beaten them.
We should have beat them.
Did they got one more out though, right?
Yes, it was a sack. Yeah, fly out to left field.
That's what I thought.
Now batting number 7, Keegan Robertson.
So if they get the hit and get on base, then it needs to be a hit.
Right,
Okay. So you know-
as long as
okay,
it's
that's
not an
fine.
error. Yeah. There are exceptions like a sack bunt that goes with an error, or he beats out a throw, or it's a bad hop.
If you save, if you just ask.
Yeah.
Okay. So doesn't home
It's
have
1-1.
more? Oh.
Usually, because the only reason I know that is because Kyle only shows it when he knows the board's wrong, and he shows all, when he goes to the dugout, that means, and I didn't even see what the board said, I just looked up and saw.
And that's a hit.
Kyle doing that.
So that's a hit
Yep.
for.
Yeah, that was it. And a run. Oh, yeah, that was-
RBI single, 2-1 lead for the Rams.
He missed the plate when he came across.
Is that Rattan?
Courtesy runner at first base.
Rattan.
I like it when they toss the helmets like that.
Now on first, number 25, Luke Tabor. Up at the plate, 6, batting, Shade Cody.
Might get
It's my all-time biggest pet peeves ever. And you just sat over there and crunched and crunched and crunched.
it sound like my daughter.
Let me kill you.
My daughter always put her headphones in. Back. You know what we say? That's 1. Oh, that was
I have it 2-1, but
That kid just came up and told me.
No, score. 3 of those what should be.
The balls?
No, score.
When did?
Rattan is 3.
Really?
Yeah, they scored in the top. They scored in the top of the first. Amber hasn't scored yet.
So your 2 should be at the bottom of 3. Should be 3-0.
Yep, he's fixing it.
Shit.
score correction on the scoreboard 3-0 Rattan. Again, 3-0.
Is that better?
Scoreboard is being corrected.
Is that right?
You know the bottom one is be a 0.
And then you just got to snag the 1 on a reversal. I don't know if you do a
Rattan's
reset.
the home, so you should have 3 on the home and 0 on the top.
Bottom of the second.
Ah.
Or bottom.
There you go. There you go.
Just do 102.
So they're at home. Well, that's what I thought it was home. Okay. Sorry, guys.
3-1. Kyle says it's 3-1. 2 out.
Goodness gracious. Sean, you probably should stay in here and do it. I thought he was putting on the wrong one. I was like, that doesn't make sense.
Another single for the Rams.
So the hit should be probably about 6 to for the
On
home team.
home.
One
Hits
hit.
on the hits.
Yeah, you can put 0 on the hit. Don't worry about that.
Next at the plate, number 29, Kellen Shockey.
So is it clear? Yeah, so you got it. Okay. Let me see. Clear.
I didn't correct you because I was doing something else on the video side, and I thought, well, maybe I did miss it. So, but yeah, it is 3-0.
17.
So they're supposed, home is supposed to have like 6 hits?
Yes, on the bottom, and then the top now I think was it 2 or 3 for Ampo? I don't know what you just changed it from, but whatever you changed it from, that's the one on the top.
That's what I'm getting my degree in those beats, not coaching.
The only issue with those, I mean, the only thing I can tell you, I think they're good PE teachers, but very, very valuable. But
You're doing fine. It's for the first time, and so I mean, seriously,
Yeah. I'm not gonna worry about the hits right now.
it happens.
middle school
But
science.
at least we got the score right. That's the important part.
I know they've got at least 2 hits. They may have 3. So
Well, in between thing, I will try to figure out how to clear that.
Just had to show you where.
Good try. Grab it back and lead it again.
Oh, that was a start.
guaranteed way to get a strike called.
You better swing it, dude.
You got to wait till they call it before you
I
sling
thought
that
he-
bat and take off.
Oh, I thought he.
9 out of 10 times they'll call it a strike on you for doing that.
So his shirt, shorts, right? He ordered 35 mediums
I can see Kyle doing that
and
too.
12 oranges.
And the bases loaded walk.
That's not right.
You're not gonna be very good this year, buddy.
Now at the plate, number 8, Jimmy Ellis.
More oranges than he has.
Cody is,
No, I get you guys like yourself, wear yourself. Some people like wear so like super tight, yeah. But like,
yeah, but Cody, 5'10", 5'9", 170 pounds, which is an average high school guy, he's a large.
right, I mean,
So,
the majority of
you can tell me you don't have bigger, you don't have a lot of XL. I'd have gone those same numbers, large and XL. I don't think I ever used order a medium in my life unless it was a freshman that was not even 100 pounds. And I made him wear a medium.
Yeah, but they didn't, you don't wear clothes like they do now. And I get that, but like 35 and 12 is still hard.
Was that her
Right.
ball?
But you can wear it.
Yes, it was low.
But it'd be you against tight.
1-1 pitch count.
Some guys like to do that. Like, I mean, you know what I mean? Like, I'm not saying we're one of them, you know what I mean? Yeah.
Like to show off the guns.
But if I'm in practice, I'm trying to practice.
Yeah, no,
The last
you
thing I
are.
want is anything that's gonna come untucked and or just being restricted. And not to mention, like for me, like the sleep.
There's this like glare right here. The back
And
of the
then-
scoreboard.
Mm-hmm.
Or the equipment. It's kind of hard to see.
Like, it's so hard for me to work because I don't know.
All right, we got a 2-2 pitch count here. Rattan leading 3-0 over the Amber Pocasset Panthers. This game is being tape delayed but broadcast on PNTV. It will post in its entirety at the conclusion of this game. Just a reminder, if you don't have anything to do, just because you watch this game doesn't mean the day is over. There is triple header coverage. We want you to come out to the L. Dill Mitchell Park here at OU and watch the next game. Start times today, 11, 2, and 5 approximately. The next game up will feature Calumet Chieftains versus the Silo Rebels.
Bring him up. Come on.
So like the way we do it there is
Okay, so this is.
Bases loaded, run scores on the wall.
they play
But no hit.
No hit.
to the program.
Why didn't it,
Now at the plate number 5 on the name correction, Zayden Watts.
why didn't it add another run? Oh, it did.
It did. You're good.
I was like, wait a second, there's only a 3, but that's because, good, get rid of the long hair. His hair was driving me nuts.
He's just a sophomore too.
Oh, really?
It'll keep growing, just imagine.
Who's pitcher number 17?
Pitching change for the Panthers. Now on the mound, Junior Briar Anglin.
What, is he a sophomore or junior?
Junior. Fall consolidates all of the non-football schools into A and B classes so they get another chance to play. So this is kind of like a scrimmage before schools go in session. I don't think anybody starts school sooner than the 9th, but I could be wrong on that. But unless both schools are in session, it's a scrimmage. If both schools had started, then it would be an official game. But the coaches do have the ability to elect to choose it as either or either.
Well, what did these guys,
In effect, they'll both be in Class A for fall. Yeah. Being 4A school, they're in Class A. Dale and Silo, 2A schools, they'll be in Class A. It's a tough division. Oklahoma.
I cannot believe you guys get by with that.
That's the art.
Yes.
That's vicious.
So, but like, it's not even that, like when your program puts that out, like as a hash, like, get there. Yeah.
Fly out to right field. Rams score 3, Strand 3. We head to the top of the 4th inning. Your score, Rattan 4, Amber Pocasset 0.
let me see if I can figure this out.
It's on everything.
X FTR. Like if somebody commits, it's like Boomer Sooner X FTR.
So, and they've been doing that forever.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't know. I guess it can be taken 2 different ways though. Like if you're saying,
I don't, I'm not mad like you're like
Yeah.
telling it piss off everybody else. I'm just saying you're using the F word and like you're promoting.
Yeah.
I just don't get that.
yeah, I don't know.
I guess, but my hashtag unit wasn't very much, well, I guess it was much better.
More.
I hashtag
Yeah.
NT,
Oh, yeah.
so not much better. But it's different. I don't know why. It's just different. Nature's time, baby. Nature's time. Hard work's fault.
All it did was add one. There's no minus one.
And like, we like 4 games in, majors with tits. That's what we are.
Tits.
Just feel that. So,
Coming up to bat for the Panthers, number 5, senior Tyler Shaw. Just remember, you basically have a +3, I think, going on for AMPO.
Which
So,
is away.
yeah, the top. So just give them, kind of keep a middle note, or I'll try to help you that they've got 3, not 2, then 1, so we're caught up.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
But the other one, home is correct.
Yes. I think it's 6-3, but it could be 2-6. I should use the exact numbers so that we don't miscommunicate. Yeah, 2 on the top, 6 on the bottom, but we could be at 3. So we'll give them the benefit of the doubt on that.
Yeah, Players Association. Okay,
Wilson.
here it is. That's their logo. Boa bats. Okay. See that snake? That's a viper. Boas don't have fangs.
I can see where you couldn't get by that, I understand.
Boas don't have fangs.
But when you have to give a lecture as to why you don't.
I will 100% say that. I just can't get over it. Like, those things matter to me. I don't know why, it just does. So I won't worry about it.
know what you're talking about.
The small thing, the small detail.
Got it.
Oh.
And the solo fly out at first on the unassist.
So that was a hit?
No, out.
I got it. I got the out. I just wondered if it was a hit.
No, we've got to get on base.
Gotcha.
I mean, he hit it, I guess.
Next up to bat, number 10, junior, Cale Jones.
Little league, I've been out of a bunch of hits. Never got out.
You're getting on base on your up.
That's a hit. So now we leave 6 alone, and they've got at least 2 more coming.
Larry, you know Taylor? Taylor pitched for me last summer.
Single puts the base runner on.
Gotcha.
So,
Up at the plate, sophomore, number 6, Jackson Riley.
kind of like, oh, that's a good quick word. So she comes up to watch me play college.
Was your dad an athlete?
Unless Rattan loses the lead, Riley takes the loss as well.
Was he big?
No. Exactly.
So is Lane really worse?
I don't know. I think so.
That was a double
Look,
play.
it looks a lot like it. Anyway.
4-6-3 double play. We'll head to the bottom of the 4th inning.
Doesn't seem
And
like
now we're on home.
we are playing at home in a tournament that we flipped a coin for the home and visitor. The scoreboard has visitor and Tigers. We lose the toss with the visitor. I go 4 for 4 with 4-3 runs. We won 14 of them. So that night we're at the hotel and Mom said, we're going to go play tomorrow. So we got 7:30. And we were traded and lose. It's just Mom, we won 14 to 1. She goes, the Tigers won.
Well, this is a good one to learn
Mom, I
on.
scored 3 times.
Look, I'm trying to do 4 jobs. You do 1. It's correcting my
I scored 3 times. My mom sees me go try to play 3 times a day.
Exactly.
I don't know who I was going for.
Larry has 3 sons. His oldest one is, how big is like 6'1", 6'2"?
6'2". He's listed at 6'3" and he's a pro booster.
6'2". I mean, like if you created a player based on crowd, you want to do like that. And like I
So
said,
I announced the players low. Someone says, it's low.
He was a draft. Yeah, he was drafted as a senior.
But so he's at the D2.
Up to bat, number 17, Kobe Tabor.
He caught. Maybe just 3. His middle boy looks like Larry.
And so he's a mailman. Now he did pitch at OCU though, so he.
All right, so today's schedule, our 11 o'clock toss-out got started just about right on the dot. It's featuring Rattan versus Amber Pocasset. At approximately 2 p.m., we'll have Calumet versus Silo. And then to close out the 2023 or 3rd annual Best of the Best Baseball Festival, we'll feature Fort Cobb Broxton versus Otaha. This year's format slightly different. There'll be 3 games and 6 teams instead of 4 and 8 like the prior 2 seasons.
That's just proof. That's proof that you can have your kids.
He's going to say didn't go, that's a ball.
That was a ball?
Yeah.
Larry coaching together, we coached Cody together in the summer.
When he points at first, second, or third to the out, that means he wants a backup call.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
That was a strike.
Yeah. So in that particular case, the referee gets to confirm or overrule what the umpire calls.
Text me Larry his size 7,
And he did that with his left hand. I should have known.
Yeah.
That wasn't straight.
Yeah.
So I text Larry, I go, Mark told me your shoe size is 7.5. What's your shoe size? He goes, it's 7.5. Oh, my bad, bro.
And when he asks for the consult immediately, then whatever that guy says over there, that's the call.
Then I didn't look over there.
Yeah, it's fine. And that's ball 4. Back to the top of the lineup for the Rams, number 10, Logan Smith.
Top of the line.
Third time through. Pitcher will go to shortstop, force play. 1-6 fielder's choice toss and tag out. Base runner safe at first.
That was a hit.
That's a non-hit because it's a fielder's choice. The pitcher gets to choose who to get out, so it doesn't count as a hit. Up to bat next, number 4, Ben Ellis.
His son, he was double goodies. And it was,
I didn't do anything.
Oh, sweet baby Jesus, that's all we need. Please evacuate stadium.
Is that an actual alert?
no, it's new.
It's lunchtime.
Just messing with the dogs and cats.
We won the whole tournament, Joplin, and Cody was like
That's a single.
700 with 4 home runs and Munson had 500 base.
So home.
Single puts base runners now first and second.
That's
7 hits.
So our team bat average
It's a
was like,
hit.
Yeah, 7 hits for Rattan.
those guys hit
It was
nine.
like, it was like Cody Milligan lead off.
Up to bat next, number 22, James Childers.
I think we actually Cody 2, and I would give away Cody was 2, and the other Cody was 2, 3. The bet, I don't remember who led off. But,
Oh, I do, Callaway, in
yeah,
Callaway.
so, every now and then there'd be a gal base when Cody got to
Yeah,
get
every once in a while. If they,
Muncie
if
always
they
gets
was
a
off.
base. Was that that? Oh, yeah. That was out a little bit in right field.
That's a hit as well.
Yes, it's that absolutely.
But Muncie hit one of them, been in that yard up there, that was that one game.
RBI single, runners on the corners.
He let NAI home runs
That's
for
right.
2 years. And didn't get any love, just a sloppy body.
Well, that was on Pokemon Stop.
We got my play.
5-0 lead. Now at the plate, number 7, Keegan Robertson.
That's right. Correct.
Might be D2 now.
Yep. I have the scoreboard and quarter panel so I can keep track too. Yep.
Perfect.
Because look at their, the pitcher of the year,
And another hit, another RBI.
yeah, he was all-world pitcher. Like, he didn't get any award that a pitcher can win, he won.
In safe at second, RBI single.
Now, probably the most famous
Coming up to bat, number 6, starting catcher Shade Cody.
the most famous OCU player right now is Joe Liva plays for the Savannah Bananas, or the team that play.
The party animals.
Party Animals.
Yeah. It's their catcher.
I don't know where that one went.
Over by the OU multicolored food truck or trailer.
This year.
Larry,
It went right over the rail of it.
it went out.
Is somebody going that way?
I didn't see anybody, but I don't know.
What's his name?
Xavier Casserole.
Cody's in his contract here, so I hope he gets a deal this year. Fairly hard to get traded, wants to.
He hit 25 this year.
You guys are, you're D1.
Yeah, whatever you want.
Yeah, you guys went and won that one through OC.
Yeah, we won our conference championship.
Did you win the regular season too?
No, we got second. Two honors.
That's right, Connors won real.
Yeah, they went 50 and 5. We got 0 and 2.
We got bounced.
They got beat by Rose. And then
Hey, Rose is good.
they have.
You get hit or something?
I was just going to ask him if we're going to honor any run rules.
Oh, I had no idea.
I don't think he will, but I just wanted to double check.
He would go chase that foul also.
Unless everybody, like, DNR, pitch.
You got some coming in though.
Yeah, me and that kid from the Adams are 1 and 2 this year. Which I don't know which order yet. We've asked them, they're not gonna go out.
Bases loaded, walk.
Oh, yeah, no number on that one.
Coming up to the plate, number 29, Kellen Shockey. Out of curiosity, do you think that says Keller or Kellen?
Which one?
The one that doesn't have a number, but it's 29?
Kellen.
Yeah, that's what I'm going with.
Yeah, I would definitely say Kellen. I would name their kid Keller.
I think this whole cool down.
For a probably.
That was a hit.
Fielder's choice doesn't count.
So, but they got one.
Run scores, fielder's choice, no hit.
Sweet.
6-4, fielder's choice, sack RBI, scores 1.
You don't win, you go back
Next Friday. First bullpen, Saturday.
Up at the plate, number 8, Jimmy Ellis.
You guys can distribute it, alright?
Yeah, we distribute day one if we want to. And we'll start playing other teams September 1. All over the field.
And it's just, you can't play big schools though, right? You don't play any schools,
No,
right?
Calvin plays Wichita and they're TCU and stuff like that. We can, we just didn't last year. Which is kinda odd. With what we had.
From a mid-major junior, from a mid-major Division I school, I like MJC, so they're gonna be better than me.
Oh, yeah. I mean, Calvin beat Wichita this year, right?
She put Buffalo like two.
96. What is he, a senior?
Our junior, no,
Yeah.
he's only a junior.
He's gonna hit 100, like, not 40%.
Oh, no, man. That's stupid.
Get too old, play short, who's not playing short, is pitching. That's the plan.
Pretty easy to coach him up.
Yeah.
Don't take much to figure out what you gotta do with him.
He's this.
Just gotta have somebody that can get behind him a little bit.
Who else? That's kind of,
We just go, they're young.
yeah.
So like, we're juniors, sophomores, like,
Bases again loaded with the walk.
that.
Coming up to the plate, number 5, Zayden Watts.
Everybody in 6A, outside the cheating ones, it really matters.
Yeah.
1 through 9, like, they're good players. I feel like they're good players. It's just, some of them are really, really good players. But when they all function, yeah. You just gotta hope they. This kid named Brady Morganson, who I absolutely think he's got a chance to be a superstar. But the shadow
RBI single to center field. Scores are on. Bases remain loaded.
So that some of my first summer guy, Chase played with us for a week. My center, my outfield.
Up at the plate, number 17. Starting center fielder, Kobe Tabor.
Yeah, that's it. Decent outfit. I couldn't hear 1, 2, and 3 ball out of 2. Chase hit 2 all for us. My sophomore year.
That was my 1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
Stanford.
Yeah, 2 all for us.
Once again, Bryce Matter, the absolute best hitters I've ever seen.
Oh, yeah.
And that's no pitch was 6 foot tall.
He didn't take the lead. He almost did.
Like how he didn't get drafted, you know.
This one escalated quickly. This one escalated quickly, to quote Ron Burgundy.
Strike.
That may be a borderline mercy call there.
Laura.
I think that was because that was a
This is
little high.
Larry's event.
Laura Lee.
Oh, thank you.
Back to back.
Thank you.
All right, so we have an 8-0 lead now for Rattan Rams. The defending Class A state champs are looking to get one of their final scrimmages in for the next week or so of play before regular season kicks off for the 2023 fall baseball season. Both of these teams will be in Class A pools, and it should be an awesome fall for fast pitch softball as well as baseball. Just a reminder, this game is tape delayed. The next game will be tape delayed, and then the final game of the evening will be live streamed, and that will feature 2 exceptionally well-balanced, good teams, and I would say just almost guaranteed locks to be in the state semifinals or potential finals. The 3-time defending Class B state champion Fort Cobb Broxton Mustangs, and the Oklahoma Tigers, a perennial power in Class 2A and 3A, as well as Class A fall ball. Have a pitching change here now again for Amber Pocasset. Now the mound for Ampo, number 3, junior Zach Horry.
His foot never touched the middle of that. It was always inside the hole.
In case anybody is curious, you won't hear this until the game's over with anyway, but OU requires a host fee for the teams to play. That's the reason why we are tape delay broadcasting the first 2 games. We do not want to keep anybody from coming out to help support this cause and, more importantly, to pay the bill. I'd like to thank our tournament host, former assistant head coach and principal of the Bingeroni Bobcats and current principal of the Sealing Wildcats, tournament director, Mr. Larry Milligan.
You're a principal? I didn't know he was a principal.
That kid fall down.
Looks like we've got an equipment malfunction here. I think he's stepped out of his shoe. You can't make this stuff up, folks. When you're not used to playing on synthetic turf and mounds with this type of a pro or college slope, this can happen. We saw it at the native state games repeatedly where pitchers were pitching out of their shoes and rolling down the mound as they were throwing it led to a bunch of errant throws, a couple of hit batters as well. Was at Preston High School's baseball field, very similar in layout, just not exactly the same here. You're comparing obviously a college Division I powerhouse Oklahoma to a local high school, but Preston's baseball field, absolutely beautiful if you've never been there. Back to the top of the lineup for the Rams, number 10, Logan Smith.
All right.
Didn't want to pitch when he was a freshman. I heard they also got that kid.
Wicked rip out to right field, and that is going to clear the bases all the way to the wall over stand-up double. They'll only let 2 runs come across.
Was it hit?
Over the wall stand-up double scores 2.
So that was a hit, right?
Yes. Yeah.
had Scholl in the lineup too. But Scholl's only freshman. Scholl's so it didn't matter. He wasn't Scholl.
Yeah.
But that lineup was the lineup that you're like.
He wasn't this Scholl, but he was still
He was Scholl.
Scholl.
Yeah, he wasn't the Scholl. Just Scholl.
He wasn't done with that.
Batting next, number 4, Ben Ellis.
Did you see that he just ran home?
Hmm?
Stole home? You saw that one stole home?
Adding insult to injury.
Yeah.
I could have sworn he watched it, but I didn't know where he was from. So I started listening, and next thing he goes, I could find out where he's from. And they said Duncan. And I'm like, oh, that's good, because he's kind of a arrogant, cocky kid. I think, oh, his life's gonna change. He's been gets old, but yeah, you pulled it up. You know, I can't think of his name. They said his name. This kid's got it. He's got it.
We need to try.
RBI single. All right. I think on the runs, I think we're up to 13 now. Are you guys over there to confirm with me?
Say that again?
Are we up to 13 runs after the over-the-wall double, stolen base, and then that RBI right there?
Oh, I haven't been paying attention. You guys were telling me where we were at.
I think the score is 13-zip, but somebody outside will definitely tell you if you do it wrong.
So should I just go up?
Just on the run count of 10, I've got 13. Just letting you know.
Dude, I thought I had pressed it a couple of times and it beeped, but nothing changed on the scoreboard.
Why is 11 minutes?
Sometimes those get worn out and they don't replace those things literally like once every 20, 30 years until they just stop working.
Okay, so it is 13.
So it's not just you.
You got his numbers?
Batting now, number 22, James Childers.
13.
13 runs?
Yep.
This kid's like. You gotta get that play. Gotta make that play. Call him out. Or bring him up.
I would call that an E6 and not a hit, but he did bobble it. Coach, what do you want to do?
Yeah, it's an error.
Yeah,
So do I put in there?
not a hit.
No, don't worry about it.
Yeah, you don't have to keep count of the errors, just don't count the hit. Batting next, number 7, Keegan Robertson. Unfortunately, any good shortstop will backstep if they're needing to fire fast and beat a quick runner. On that particular case, he steps backward. He steps back too far, misses the ball. Glove doesn't stop it, has to reach, and ends up missing the throw. So we have an E6 after an E5 earlier in the game, and then an E1 on the wild throw. So just multiple pitchers being used today for AMPO. This is their third of the game. I think they've got now 3 errors, possibly 4. And then just at base opportunities, Rattan just hammering them. This is their second all the way through the lineup at bat in the bottom of the 4th inning. They have gone through the original lineup 4 times now. Coach, will we be doing any in your run rolls today, or are you going to let it go?
I'm gonna let it go, but we're gonna do a time limit. We're not gonna let it go. The next game will start at 2 o'clock, so.
Got me.
Another run scores for the Rams, runners on 1st and 3rd. Coming up to bat, number 6, starting catcher, Shade Cody.
So because it was an error, it doesn't count as a hit?
Correct. And by my math, if we were keeping track, they've had 4 errors now.
I'm not doing the indicator.
No, we're trying to, we just have 1 out.
Yep.
Two.
Okay.
There's 2? Yeah. There's 2 outs.
Okay.
And I don't care if there really is. We may start the next inning.
This may be a rolling clock time.
That's basketball, right?
Except in this case, yeah, it's the 6th inning now.
Warming up, me, don't know.
Yeah, 6th inning.
I just always said you can hit somebody, hit somebody got.
Or if you get to a 3-ball count, and then you're gonna walk and hit it.
Biggest thing.
This is definitely going to be one of those things where they're going to be wanting to work on some things.
Oh, yeah. But now they know.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll say this.
Yeah.
When we get preseason,
By all accounts, AMPO overachieved last year. Not really anybody expected them to make it to the championship game.
Oh, really?
Yeah. They actually upset 2 teams ranked higher than them.
Catch the ball. Attaboy. Man, that is the inning.
Fly out to right field. Your score through 4 full innings. Rattan 14, Amber Pocasset 0. Top of the 5th inning coming up.
Now we're on guest.
Yes, sir. You too, man.
We might implement a 5-run per inning rule.
Absolute backbreaker for AMPO in that inning. I'm not sure on the exact count, but I know that Rattan went through the lineup twice, so I know they had at a minimum 24 batters at the plate in a 10-run, 3-error inning. Absolutely just brutal for AMPO. They now trail 14-0. Just a reminder, those of you that hear this later, this will be tape delayed. Please come out to the game for the 2 o'clock and the 5 o'clock games. Absolutely awesome matchups. I kid you not, every team here either was a state champion, a runner-up, or at least a class quarterfinalist in the playoffs this spring. And you do not want to miss the next game. It should be awesome between the Calumet Chieftains and the Silo Rebels. Wrapping up the evening will be at approximately 5 p.m. I have been told by our tournament director that we will have hard starts for 2 and 5. That 5 o'clock game will be live streamed, and it will feature 2 amazing programs in the state of Oklahoma, Fort Cobb-Broxton Mustangs and the Oklahoma Tigers. Fort Cobb-Broxton recently supplanting the Roth Tigers as the preeminent Class B school. 3 consecutive state titles with A, B, and B juxtaposed. Upsetting Roth last season and then taking care of business this year as the number 1 seed. And of course, OU fans know the name Willits, head coach formerly of the Binger-Oney Bobcats, Reggie Willits, currently the assistant head coach for the OU baseball team rather. And his oldest son, Jackson Willits, a 2023 player now on the roster for the Sooners. I've been informed that the younger brother, Mr. Eli Willits, is in AAU play, so he will not be here today. Keep your eye on him, arguably already one of the 3 to 5 best players in the state of Oklahoma. Up at the plate, number 3, junior Zach Horry. We are 1 hour and 24 minutes into the broadcast. It has been all Rattan. Those of you that watch start to finish, you'll notice a couple of errors on the feed. First, we had the wrong logo for the teams. I fixed those, and then we momentarily had AMPO up 1-0. They were actually down. So Rattan has obviously led throughout 14-zip. Pop up infield to the shortstop, 1 down.
Hey, at least he hit with the big bat.
Up at the plate, number 7, senior Lawson Braden. Back to back, just easy, perfunctory, bat.
I feel so bad. Because then you go out there another minute.
2 down. Up at the plate, junior number 11, Avery McComas. Well, their pitcher has just settled into a routine and rhythm, and he is clicking on all cylinders. Logan Smith now on the mound for Rattan. He started originally at third base, as is Keegan Robertson will get the win today. And for Ampo, Jackson Riley will take the loss.
Oh! That was an error. He missed it. 22 missed it. Does that count as a hit?
Base runner on E7.
E5.
Correction, E5. Up at the plate next, freshman, 00, Bennett Posey.
Yeah, because now we're almost.
Yeah, I'm trying to write down the number, hit the highlight reel, plus look at the guy coming up. Thank you for the correction.
Was that a strike or a call?
I didn't catch that one, I'm sorry.
He'll tell me here in a second.
Yeah, it's fine. I'm just writing down my notes for the box score so that I've got it right here.
Team USA 12U.
Got beat by Japan too.
Wow. But they're playing for the gold medal still.
That was a strike.
They've lost twice, they're playing for the gold medal.
I guess they were in the bracket play, right? Well, Chinese Taipei was undefeated, they beat Chinese Taipei. And advance on a three-way tiebreaker with Venezuela and Japan. Japan beat you.
Yeah. And then you beat Venezuela, Venezuela beat them. So then it goes to runs. They scored 43 in one game.
They scored 43 in that game.
Yeah. They beat New Zealand 43.
And I was like, well, that makes sense.
K-time.
Another hit.
They got to play Chinese Taipei again for the gold medal. They won. They did 11-3.
Chinese won.
USA.
Just do me a favor at the conclusion of the game, give me a second to jot down the final box score.
Gotcha.
I'll correct the hits for Ampo, so don't worry about that part.
Okay.
I want to watch it, but I don't know.
I just need about like a split second to jot it down, and then you can reset it.
Boxing match.
Yeah, I would think that.
Did you see Nick kick him last night? They ended up press conference with him last night, and they gave him the standoff, and Nick kicks him.
No, I saw that they were, going after each other.
Larry, I didn't know you were a principal.
I was. So I retired.
He's a principal. Principal.
Whatever.
Did they offer you any kind of title there at Ceiling, or just thank you and here's your plaque?
I was the principal and was there as long as I could. I went to the doctor. I had cancer in 2020, and
Oh, wow.
I beat it. And so I went back for my 2-year checkup, and he's like,
It was breast, so don't act like it
he's like, you're cancer free. He said, but your blood pressure is 180 over 120.
Yeah.
I said, not for everybody else's kids. My kids are all out of school. I'm done with this.
Yeah.
So I retired.
Yeah.
Called it good.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with it. You got to take care of you.
I had a lot of fun.
You're going to have a lot of grandkids and a lot of new memories to make, so enjoy life.
What do you have right now, Larry?
3
Hey, I'm one ahead of you.
3 boys.
I got 4 boys. One ahead of you.
Oh,
But I've kind of got a sabbatical right now. My next kid is, the twins are just seniors this year, so. And then Evelyn's a junior. So I got a few years before they.
Batting
hopefully-
next for the Rams, number 11, Kane Broxton.
But yeah, you definitely need to take care of yourself.
music.
That's a hit, right?
Music's still on.
Error. E5.
Out.
Hit that button. I hate that button. If you don't double click on it or hit it dead center, it won't go off.
I think I turned it up.
So that was another.
Batting next, number 25, Luke Tabor.
I didn't
E5.
do anything.
It's an error.
At least they got him out.
Yeah. If he completes the play and still gets the out, then I don't count the error officially. But he did commit one. Now, if the kid rolls around the base and somehow gets tagged after the fact, it's still a hit. That's still an error, non-hit, tag out.
So to
0-2 on the pitch count.
other coaches, kid is
Panthers settling into a better rhythm here on the mound now with their fourth pitcher of the game.
Rawlings catching these
Bennett Posey now on the mound.
moves they can catch.
Infield pop-up fly. Catcher's going to lose that one in the sun. Any chance he had to get it is out of the way anyway. It goes right over to section 2. And we've got our baseball chasers on top of it. Battle of the siblings. Looks like it's going to go the brother, but here comes the sister sneaking up on him. He better get with it or she's going to get this one. Oh, he beats her to the cutoff and grabs the ball. 2-2, pitch count. Battle goes to number 1, Stinson.
Rawlings H. Webb, or Rawlings I. Webb, like we love here in the contest. His middle name's C. When he's home.
All right, full count. The last thing that Ampo wants is another base runner again. So Posey needs to really work on trying to get this out.
That's a lie. The first name that I wanted for Ricky.
Had a tag out at first. That'll put the base runner on, though, with the walk. Coming up to bat next, number 20, Luke Clay. Well, thus far, your player of this particular game, definitely Rattan shortstop James Childers. He turned a 6-4-3 double play, a 4-6-3 double play, and has had 2 hits, scored 3 runs, and just about done it all for the Rams today. Large substitution package as you would expect with the large lead. So from this point forward, Coach Clay will be pretty much using reserves. Looks like he has 18 deep on the 2023 roster. It will be an awesome battle for the state championship this year in Class A, barring any kind of weird, funky reclassifications. You'd have to like the chances of Silo, Rattan, Oktaha, Calumet, obviously Bing, Latta may be back, kind of Wister. Gets him on the strikeout. Amber Pocasset doesn't look so good today, but they definitely could make a push run throughout the next 3 months.
Yeah, he's playing for like Rocket City or somebody. Who's he with? Who's he get drafted by? The Angels?
And he's out.
He's in pro ball. That's all.
That's a nice pitch. All right, so we go to the top of the 6th inning. The score remains 14-0. Rattan jumps out to a 1-0 lead on an RBI in the first inning. It's a 0-0 top-bottom second. 3-run score for the Rams on a 2 RBI double and multiple singles, a couple of walks. And then it is a massive 4th inning where they put 10 runs on the board to lead Ampo 14-0. This is our first game of the day for the 2023 and 3rd annual Best of the Best Baseball Festival.
It is, but the hot tummies are smaller, and they got little sayings on them.
That's why people buy them, people so they can read them.
Yeah, this reminds me of eating Tums. Doesn't it?
I don't know.
Each game that we do will be broadcast in full. We'll have full video highlight reels, offensive and defensive plays of the game.
Tastes like Tums.
The first 2 games of the tournament will be tape delayed and available in their entirety at the conclusion of the game. And then our final game of the day will be live streamed. We need everybody to please get the word out. If you don't have anything to do today, you're looking for a fun time, weather is really nice here today in Norman. Oklahoma University has a beautiful campus at L. Dale Mitchell Park about to be renovated, where obviously they're looking to join the SEC next year, and so that project will be on the back end of that transfer for conference realignment. But nonetheless, beautiful park. There are water and Gatorade options available this year. Otherwise, you got to go back down Imhoff and go to 7-Eleven or Sonic. Like to thank our coverage sponsors for today's live streaming, video highlights, plays of the game, and award winners for most outstanding and valuable players, AmeriState Bank and Turner Welding. Batting now, junior Briar Anglin.
Oh.
Hey, what up, Holmes? Hey, are you full on schedule, Wes?
Oh my gosh.
If you haven't subscribed already, please do so. Our Prep Nation TV channel on YouTube is Prep Nation. All you have to do is click subscribe. It's free. Live streams, red and white will mean live, ongoing. Black and white mean previously aired. All you have to do is go to the tab for videos for highlights and plays of the game. And then playlists, you can search for any content that we have done for any school in the last 4 years. I believe there are about 3,200 hours of clips, give or take. And I believe we've got just under 2,700 different games and highlight reels on the channel for you.
Right. No, I don't know him one bit.
Oh. That was close.
Got you.
Base runner advances to first. Now at the plate, number 9, Trace Berry. Toss back unsuccessful at first. We now have a couple of substitutions infield as well for Rattan. Kane Broxton
You ready to get
at first. I believe we have a substitution as well
district?
on third base. Kobe Tabor comes over from center field to third. And a few in the outfield entering the game for the first time. Second touchback is again a no-go on the potential pickoff.
Right. I didn't know if you had anything on. I didn't know.
Called strike.
What you done in the past. I have a, do you have a schedule with you by any chance? I'm looking for a date, like March 7th through the 9th.
Evens up the pitch count 1-1. Third attempt on the pickoff. Rattan is definitely not resting on their laurels. He's definitely being very aggressive here as the replacement pitcher, going back to back to back opportunities, trying to get the tag out. Tries to frame it. It's going to be called the ball, 2-1.
Jordy looks so bored out there.
On weekends, right.
Nice rip. It goes foul down the left field or third base line. Pitch count evens up again, 2-2. Base runner has to advance. He did have a really nice lead. Would have gotten a stolen base, I believe, on that particular pitch.
Is that good? I'm new to 6-7.
Oh. Is it full count?
That's my comments, everything. Is that good? I'm new to 6-7.
Money pitch here on its way.
We'll see.
I apologize to all the viewers at home if the audio is a little bit off. I left the microphone on the table and my headset as well. I can thank my little Yorkies and my doggy clan for distracting Dad as he left, trying to pet heads and get out the door, and I left my mic, so hopefully the sound system, I know the PA works exceptionally well, but hopefully the broadcast volume as well, too. All right, so get back-to-back walks now, 2 base runners on. 2 on for the Panthers. Coming up to bat, junior number 15, Ethan Swartz.
There's no slap
There's
digs.
no out yet, right?
Correct.
Because the slap digs are terrible. Like, it's not even worth playing. Like, terrible.
It's looking more and more likely that this game will go the full 7 innings. Rattan, as a home team, does not have to bat in a bottom, but with our time limit set for the next game to start at 2 o'clock sharp, it is 12:40, so there is just still a ton of times left for them to get the rest of the 6th and top of the 7th out of the way. So this one's going to go at least
It looks good for them to beat up on you.
6.5 innings, or just half of the 7th. 0-2 pitch count.
What? 100%. The bigger? Yeah. 100%.
All right, count will resume at 0-2. Base runners in high and tight, first and second. Rams able to win Class A state title this past season. They're 14th overall. Good enough for 5th most, tied all time. In Oklahoma Prep's history, ball is thrown away. Base runners still automatic uncontested stolen bases and safe at second and third. Rattan with 8 championships in the spring. They're second in Class 2A, 1985 and 1997, respectively. Class A state champions in 81, 2003, 2012, 2013, 2015, and then obviously 2023. The Calumet Chieftains are here on the campus of Oklahoma University, and they will be a featured team in the next matchup. For Rattan, state champions in fall, 6 times Class A, 81, 84, 1995, 1996, 1997, and 2002. Hit by pitch, base runner advances to first, bases loaded. Bases loaded for the Panthers. Now up to bat, senior number 21, Tavian Slatton.
But that puts you in a regional. If you get to a regional, no one wants to play in a regional because you got 2 dudes that are straight and chilling.
Oh, come on, man. Please.
But I think what salt on the mound. Just let it go.
Just let it go.
I guess you
Exactly.
really did choose pitches out of that. You know what I mean?
Like, come on.
But like, there's not very many things. I still think you cannot look at us on any of us on Thursday.
I don't care.
All right, looks like they'll resume again here momentarily. Kind of a Cinderella season for AMPO in the spring. Nobody really predicted that they would come out of nowhere. It started actually at the Atoka Wampus Cats Sean Hall Memorial Tournament that we actually broadcast. They upset Silo there, and the Rebels finished 5th place. Kind of some humble pie for the Rebels. They lost to Valiant after blowing a 4-1 lead. They lose to AMPO and actually got outplayed in that game. And boy, they turned it around after that. Both teams went in a similar trajectory right toward a rematch in the Class 2A state championship game.
Well, if you need something over here, of course, always holler. And
Way out ahead, misreads the breaking ball, strikeout.
Puts one out.
Coming up to the plate, freshman, number 13, Damian Hawkins. Fielder's choice out. 1-2 fielder's choice, 3 double play.
I appreciate that, man. So far, I've been pretty fortunate with the coaching staff that I was able to retain is
The third double play of the game for the Rams. They've had a 6-4-3, a 4-6-3, and a 1-2-3 double play.
My friend just opened my bank account balance.
Yeah, 100%.
Constant reminder that I'm safe from identity theft.
I'm gonna have to do a firm just to buy a computer for my class. Like,
All right, we got a little bit of delay here. I don't see anybody coming out on the field to box and bat. We got one player now stepping out from the dugout.
where's the?
I guess we're getting a ball exchange over on the Ampo side, and then ref and maybe getting a drink of water here. So we'll have just a little bit of a break before we start the bottom of the sixth inning. Just a reminder, this game will go final at the top of the seventh. It is a tape delay broadcast, so the game will be over by the time you can view it, but you can follow all of the highlights. All you have to do is just click on the Prep Nation TV video tab, and then we will have the video highlight reel up approximately 5 minutes after the conclusion of this game.
I didn't know what Kyle's plan is. I mean, I
Kyle's
know.
on the damn field every game. That's what I told him. Why do you take a break so you can eat? And he said, "Oh, I'm doing all three." Okay.
He couldn't find anybody. Yeah, I'll eat
You
whatever.
could have called me. Let me borrow some gear. I'll call the field.
Yeah.
That's what I really should do. I just don't want to pay for it.
Pay
Yeah.
for what?
The gear. I don't want to buy the gear.
Hey, you know where I got mine?
Softball shed.
Travis Temple left it at the ceiling, so I went and got it. And he said when I borrowed it, when I went and got it, I said, "Can I borrow that gear?" Because I was helping. He's like, "Oh, you can have it."
Is it good gear?
Yeah, I mean, it's good for me. I don't enough to.
I
I got smoked right there a couple times. It didn't kill me. So I'm good for
But
this.
you're going to do it in the fall, though. You're still going to do it.
I don't know. I'm gonna do it in the fall. I'm gonna do it in the spring. I don't do it in the fall. I do softball. I do football. Do fall.
We get that gear from fast pitch.
Oh yeah. I have a friend that's got at Dunbar's College up in Kansas, and he always tells me, "I'm sending my old gear." I'm okay. We never does.
So that's why I don't buy the gear.
Have you already, like,
I gotta get on the thing he sent me there to go to my football referee and stuff. I've got.
Heading to the bottom of the sixth inning, up to bat for the Rams, number 16, Chandler Garmin.
I heard it's the best. Like,
Yeah.
you get on a good crew, which you're gonna have a good crew 'cause you're buddies, and you just have fun.
Yeah.
I need to be somewhere that doesn't call.
I already-
Can I get another field goal?
I told
What's the
Kyle.
football way I do?
That's why I told Kyle. I said, "Kyle, I want to be one of those black guys. I don't want to be the guy that runs with the ball and
Yeah.
executes it. Where the ball's down at or whatever."
I can tell you if it goes through the uprights. I need the uprights to be either really tall or really, really short.
Yeah. That's like that kick at the end of the game against Texas Tech. I still think that ball was good. I know you kicked. I mean, it goes right, looked like it went right through it. And they say they call it no good. I'm like, yeah, this is the shit finish. We got an hour. We got another hour, 10 minutes left.
You're ready.
Yeah, but come on, it's 100
See, they're
degrees.
starting it too.
This is
You're not
like,
starting too.
huh?
If this team is still playing for an hour, you're not gonna start.
No, I said you have an hour and 10 minutes to get an inning out.
Get that.
Hit by pitch, base runner advances to first.
Yeah. We're not gonna do that. You got the young guys in now.
Now batting number 2, Cole McDaniel.
These guys will be good again next year, I think, too.
That's it.
Okay,
Next year? Yeah. They're only juniors.
that's what I said.
Right?
Well, a bunch of Kyler's a sophomore. Well, no, Kyler's a junior, the other one, Caleb's a sophomore.
Yeah.
And Caleb can be older.
Is Caleb the older one?
No,
Caleb's the younger one.
And then you've got one that's like a 7th or 8th.
Hey, I heard the superintendent's kid's
Not a ball.
good too. Oh, it's a freshman.
That's what
It would have been a ball, but he swung at it. So it's a strike. One three ground out, base runner advances to second.
where are you going to get food from?
Coming up to plate, number 14, Caleb Cap.
do you want? I knew you had something like that.
No, I really am not picky. One thing I don't like is seafood.
That means you're picky.
Yeah, but even at a seafood place, I could probably find something I would eat. Like, even if it's just rice.
I can legitimately find something in there.
Me too. Take me to Red Lobster, I will find something on there I will
But,
do.
I mean, if you don't like seafood, you don't go to Red Lobster. Doesn't the smell bother you?
Error.
Does the smell bother you?
Not unless I'm pregnant. When I'm pregnant, yes.
E3.
But no, the smell doesn't bother me.
Coming up to bat for the Rams next, number 19, Weston Watts.
Once you smell things in like Korea or Japan, yeah. Red Lobster does not bother you.
Fair enough.
But you stretch out there, Dory.
All right, 1-1 on the pitch count. Rams once again with another runner in scoring position right on third base. In for the strike, 1-2.
Ah. Was that a ball? I'm sorry.
It's a strike, 1-2. Money pitch down the pike. I'd ring him up. Yep, strikeout. Now batting number 13, Travis Cooper. 2 down, so the Panthers will have one final crack at this in the top of the 7th inning coming up. If they can hold the lead to 14, all they've got to do is score 2 touchdowns and then go for 2. And easy peasy.
After that, so 25.
See, I pressed that button.
I'm right there with you. I've hit that stop button on the music. I know I hit it right twice, and it still was playing out of the 3 times. I messed it once because I forgot, but the other 2, I hit it.
No, that's what I'm saying. It's just frustrating.
Yeah, so I quit hitting it. I'm tired of it aggravating me.
Let's do it. Oh,
All right, foul ball down first base line, so we're going to have an 0-2 pitch count, I believe. So bottom of the 6th shaping up to be very similar to the bottom of the 2nd and 5th for Rattan. So Ampo can at least build on that after giving up a whopping 10 runs in the bottom of the 4th inning. They've been able to hold the Rams scoreless since then, and that would be at least a moral victory, I guess. That's going to fall for an RBI single.
is that?
RBI single for the Rams, 15-0. 13 hit. So 15 runs, 13th hit.
See, and I pressed the.
Now batting number 25, Luke Tabor.
So weird.
Come on, step on the bag, step on the bag. There you go. For an assist tag ends the inning. We'll head to the top of the 7th inning. Your score, Rattan 15, Amber Pocasset 0. Panthers up to bat, top of the 7th coming up.
Wow.
But I think other people are getting this, and I think you can gain cost, possibly, or some costs. But I don't know how they're, I don't know how they're gonna act. They might, they just,
Yeah,
well,
and if they do, we'll make it work.
but if it's the same price,
We just need to sell it at,
if it's the same
then
price,
you'll be posted, so I think whether they're gonna post this.
that would be the biggest selling point. let's just say, if it's the same price,
Yeah,
I can see staying here in these seats.
yeah,
Just because of the allure.
and that's the only thing. Is
But mine is,
as I was telling Natalie last night,
mine's
you're the
different
host.
because I'm probably gonna host one.
Yeah, well, that's what I told, and
There's no problem, I'm hosting one.
that's what I said to, Natalie Davis, she said something about, I don't know how she said it or whatever, and I said, man, you gotta understand, these, as small as these schools are, when they go to youth, like you and I go to the moon, I mean, it's a big deal.
He's like, go get my program for January.
Oh, yeah.
My program was good, January's good. There's a lot of guys that didn't even know how big this place was. They were enamored by how big it was.
Yeah.
We were 15. We just won the continent. And it was, 4 days later, we're like here.
Oh, yeah.
Up at the plate for the Panthers, number 2 senior Ian Guthrie.
They keep throwing at the boys. This is not baseball.
This is pretty different ballpark. Just not in Kansas City,
Just
just
laugh. Just flat out laugh. God. This is the third guy that got in run in the mid-eights? That's Ann favorite to win.
I would think so. Well, they're in that class with Dale and Silo and all that stuff, so.
That's terrible, is that? Man, just,
James Childers now on the mound for Rattan, so both teams pitch by committee for obvious different reasons. 3 pitchers for Rattan today, 4 for Amber Pocasset. Hit by pitch puts the base runner on first.
Yeah,
Hit by pitch, base runner on first.
that's the one thing, like I've talked to Keith, he's like, it's so.
Okay, so he got rid of the bat. Now he's got.
Coming up to bat number 18, sophomore Tanner Sutton.
Nice got both covering both.
Yeah, right?
But, he's like, it's just, last, you ever talk about who those guys, parents all sat together, they had a kid, they said that his parents used to sit down with his dad, used to be a coach, so they would sit down on left field, and we can remember about it, that dad used to have, play right field, actually, coach for all those years, and then I think that was
And Kyle's sweating.
In safe on the potential tag out or toss off. Thus far, nobody tagged out on base once they got on, other than Rattan happened rounding first on a late throw from third base, and they still get the out on the tag off by the first baseman. And the walk puts 2 runners on first and second.
You know what that coach down there saying right now? The hell are you doing? We got 15 runs.
So this is because it's their second.
Up at the plate, number 14, senior Lane Smith.
This is their second string, right?
Just say that.
In large part, everybody's substitutes from here on out. Yeah. There's smattered original starters, some even in multiple positions, but yeah. Rattan has an 18-man roster for the 2023 fall season. Looks like Ampo right now is at 17. That is a single. He is going to round, and guess what, folks? Ampo gets on the scoreboard.
Okay, so now they're even with hits,
They've got 5 hits now.
but I get a run.
RBI run scores 15-1.
Larry, how old are you?
58, 57. I don't know.
56.
One of those numbers. Well, what Super Bowl is it? First Super Bowl is my dad, the year I was born. It's the only way I can keep up my birthday.
Well, I don't. How would I know what the super? You're just saying he's old, and I'm like, I don't think he's that much older than I am. is it 2 strikes or just 1?
I believe we've got an 0-1 pitch count, but let me double check to see if the umpire flashes a signal. 0-2. Correction there, so 2 strikes. Still no outs for the Panthers here in the top of the 7th inning. They finally get on the scoreboard.
10 years old. That's exactly how much older I am than Kyle. I think I'm 9.
What went yet? You won freshman yet?
I caught one until they
Silo Rebels now here in the ballpark. Calumet Chieftains here. We're ready to go. That game will start at approximately 2 o'clock. We're going to have, oh man, he was out by a mile. 2-5 throw out.
No, I saw the name. So I'm assuming that's
Batting now, number 5, senior Tyler Shaw.
That's not very good.
Innocence.
That wasn't a hit, was it?
That's cool.
In effect, when the ball is put in play and the fielder anywhere on the field's throwing the ball to get an out, if they get that out, it's a non-hit, and it's a fielder's choice.
Gotcha.
Yeah. He gets to choose who to try to get out.
So it doesn't count as a
Yeah.
hit.
That takes the hit off the board automatically, and then if he throws it away trying to get the out, then it's an error on him. Full count will resume. Toss back keeps him in high and tight on first base. We have got more than enough time. We're actually going to be well ahead of schedule for the 2 o'clock toss out between Calumet and Silo.
Wow.
And that is now 2 down. So the Panthers down to their final out. They trail 15-1. Game 1 of the standalone day for the 2023 Best of the Best Baseball Festival here at Oklahoma University. Wicked rip down the third base line. That's going to fall for a single, and he's going to be able to turn that one into a double if he hurries. And he scoots in safe.
So that's now we're
Double for the Panthers. Yep, they're up to date. 6 hits.
Woo! Finally, my scoreboard's right.
She was right all along. She just predicted it, folks. That's what was going on. Now at the plate, sophomore, number 6, Jackson Riley.
I knew that that's what they.
Yeah, you had foreseen it. And I mean, I think it clearly comes with the job title. You know, if you want someone to do it at the time, yeah, or I can just do it in advance for you.
Oh, he missed. That was an error.
Another run scores, E3.
That was for guest.
So no hit counts because he flubbed it. How are you, Coach?
But we got 2 points.
Yeah. Like I said, they just need 2 touchdowns and they win. I mean, pretty much, that's it.
Touchdowns.
Yeah. Thank you, sir.
I'm glad that I'm not the only one that does that kind of stuff.
I'll save it for the season, I promise.
Got a wonderful bag.
Excuse me.
Now batting junior, number 3, Zach Horry. I'm almost positive Larry's going to want to copy this.
Probably.
No, dude, all orange.
So Ampo gets on the board here finally at the top of the 7th inning. It has been a little bit of too little, way too late. However, they do have a couple more victories they can take away. They forced Rattan to commit 2 errors in the last 2 innings. They've held them scoreless, basically 2 out of the last 3 innings, only giving up 1 run. And if you took away that just atrocious 4th inning where they had 4 errors and gave up 10 runs and about 24 batters, I believe, came at the plate, this would be actually a pretty tight game if you took away that inning. Checks him in back. He's going to call him safe. Close, but I believe that's the right call. Base runners on the corners for the Panthers, 1st and 3rd. 2 down here.
Then you put your stationary right there. Then
Fouls it off, 2-2. So now the Panthers down to their final out and strike.
gotcha. So this all be gated off.
Yeah, it's all we get off.
Privacy game.
Batter steps out the box, so we'll call it.
There's no more running around the corner. Having
No
multiple entrances.
We have got a 56-minute lead time for the next game, so coaches and players are going to be able to get in full line drills and drink, snack, use the bathroom, whatever they need to do to get ready. So we're going to be definitely good to go. This will be a tape delay, so you won't hear this until it's over. But if you're wanting to follow the next game, it will start at 2 o'clock. If you are unfamiliar, coming up 35, you basically exit off the A exit on Tecumseh, go down 2 lights to Imhoff, go down about a mile and a half or so, give or take, hang a left to walk into the park, right to park. That'll do it. Final score, Rattan 15, Amber Pocasset 2. Just a reminder, this game has been tape delayed broadcast on Prep Nation TV. If you want to see the game in its entirety or the video highlights, just go to the Prep Nation TV channel on the YouTube app. Water and Gatorade available at the front desk when you first walk in for a purchase. Please keep that in mind. Your 2 o'clock game will feature the Calumet Chieftains versus the Silo Rebels. Your offensive and defensive players of the game, Logan Smith and James Childers.
Is there a bathroom up here?
Just a reminder, at the end of the tournament, Prep Nation will be issuing the most outstanding player of the day and the most valuable player. All players who are eligible to win will be notified. If you stay at the park, you get your belt. If you go home, we'll make arrangements to meet you. Final score, Rattan 15, Ampo 2. Larry, do you want to get a copy of this roster sheet and starting lineup for
October?
I'm getting them right here.
So what else is going in it? Just the fields and what else?
Well, in the fall, I'm walking
Ours is about 6 million. It's all after. $100